setup, day 5. This is gonna be the last day until I come back towards the end of the month, because we got some family stuff going on and we got some fun stuff going on. I'm gonna take the last 2 weeks of summer and enjoy them to the fullest. So this is gonna be the last setup, like full setup day that I'm gonna have up here and videoed for you. However, I will continue after setup to show you the little things that I do in between here and there. So today we're gonna work on getting these curriculum boxes emptied and up in the shelving up there, and also use these shelves over here to finish, put out the math manipulatives, all of my teacher books and stuff I'll put away either in my file cabinet or behind me so I can easily grab those out. I have like 2 more desk boxes, so I splurged because I'm a little crazy sometimes. I splurged and I did buy a type of teacher toolbox. So I know it's not the short ones with the big drawers, but these are all the same size drawers. And one of my coworkers just was in here and she said that she'll send me the link because she has the link already for the labels for that. So that'll be awesome. So I'm gonna empty my 2 desk drawers into that and just kind of get started and see what we can do. So I'm gonna time lapse you and see where it goes from here. Enjoy. So I emptied 2 boxes of the rest of the desk stuff that I had. So I got more fuzzies in my nose. I still have to make the labels, but I got my flag post-its up here and then regular post-its. I got everything in there, so that's good and done. Those 2 boxes are emptied. I also went ahead and emptied while I was emptying and put my different things in my cart buckets, which in my first or second video I linked them, but I'll link those below too. I went ahead and separated, so I have regular Sharpies, fine point Sharpie, scissors, my gel point pens, highlighters, my teacher tip, fun fact just because you can, black expos point down, because that way you'll know which ones are which. So black expos are point down here, and the colored ones are point up. I did the same thing with the Sharpies, point up for the colors and black point down, just because it's easier to grab than you know without looking. You can just kind of pick up what you're looking for and go. So those 2 boxes are empty, which is great. I'm gonna try to finish bordering my my math wall right now. Okay, so I have to tell you a quick side story before I show you my math board. It's only half done, but I think I'm gonna leave it like that, only because I'm a little OCD, but some things I can let go. So my husband yesterday very meticulously put up my schoolgirl apples and my black and white scalloped border, which I love. The board is perfect. It's beautiful. He's wonderful. I love it. And him. However, I am a little OCD and I wanted my math board to be opposite that. So what I did was I put up the black and white stripes outside instead of the black and white scallops inside. And I have these cute pineapple borders, which I don't know where I got them from. I'm so sorry. I got them like 4 years ago. But I am crazy and a little OCD, and I wanted it to be scalloped because the inside of that board is scalloped. So I want the inside of this board to be scalloped. My mother, Patience of Job, bless her heart, went about last night to draw out and scallop this whole thing of water for me. Now she had to leave before she finished cutting it. However, she was able to cut one whole strip, which I got all the way along the top, and about 90% of the bottom, and I just cut to finish that corner over there. So I'm going to leave the sides off, and I know that might drive some of you crazy, and I'm sorry. It will drive me crazy at first, but when you step back and look at it, it doesn't look terrible. It just looks fun. Apples, scallop, black and white, scallop pineapples. I'm gonna put up a couple things on my math wall. At the beginning of the year, I don't like to have a lot of stuff up on my wall. I don't even have any words on my word wall in the beginning of the year. I just go with the curriculum as the year progresses. So I'll put up like the basics, and I'll put up some let's like talk about math, some strategies, and some basic addition, subtraction, multiplication, division words that we will eventually get to. However, right now I'm just going to put up a couple little things and then call it. I'm going to leave this end open for my anchor charts, which I just hook onto two little command strips. If you use the lined anchor chart paper, if you use the, I think it's either 3M Scotch brand maybe, sticky paper, any kind of sticky big post-it paper, those you can just put right onto this better than bulletin board paper, and it comes right off at the end of the year. So I like to use those as well, but I will put up two command hooks at some point over here for the anchor charts that have the lines on it. So I found that this cabinet space is all magnetic, thanks to my wonderful husband for noticing. I'm going to go ahead and put my How Are You Feeling posters up. I use these, one of my girlfriends got these for me off Amazon. Don't know where she got them from, a couple of years ago. These are the, what's that movie? Inside Out characters. So we put up joy, sadness, anger, and fear. And then the students just come in every day and they move their magnet number to whichever poster on there they're feeling. So I'm gonna put those up now, and then I have a little How Are You Feeling words that I put up. So my custodians just came up and told me I have to leave, which really stinks because I thought I could stay past 2 o'clock, and it's 10 after 2, but that's fine. So I can't come back again, and I have so much left to do, but that's fine. I have 3 whole days, the week of the 21st, before teachers have to report back, so hopefully I'll be able to get the rest of the stuff done then. We'll see. Didn't get to touch curriculum today, so that stinks. I just finished putting up joy, sadness, anger, and fear. And again, the kids will just take their number and put it next to how they're feeling. And I will finish the rest of that because these are How Are You Feeling today. It's all the letters I have cut out. So I will finish the rest of that when I get back next time. Got a big bulletin board stuff that I still have to put away. I did get my table 90% cleared off. Those are my rows and columns, which go on my math words, so I'll show you that when I put that up. I have like my sign language, 1 finger, 2 fingers for what you need for the classroom. I still have my voice levels that you can buy everywhere, but I just made them myself. Otherwise, close the windows before you leave, turn the lights off, and call it a day. Walk in. Birthdays and feelings, fun posters, curriculum. I will do all that next week, and put my flag etiquette up right there. Book bins, portfolios, all that stuff needs to be labeled, but those just labels, so that's fine. All that student supply stuff will go in desks and in book boxes. Gotta put up the words here. Know your math facts. I did put up the reading talk posters that I've had for a long time, and then I left space for anchor charts. My husband will come finish that. I had to buy another roll here, so my husband will come finish my dry erase contact paper. We'll put up the kindness above the classroom rules. We'll finish the math board here for the count, and put up the math talk, which is subtraction, multiplication, division. I finished 90% of my table, my like everyday computer table, and then my kidney table for my small groups. Pull that out. Word wall's done. Bulletin board stuff just needs to really be packed away once I'm done putting it up. And then all the desks will shift that way because I am buying a nice big classroom rug So that's it, my friends. Good morning. I'm going to continue classroom setup day 5. I know I said I wasn't going to be able to come back, but I snuck in this morning. I got like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours to get some stuff done. I just couldn't sleep last night. There was a couple things that need to be finished because I'm just a little crazy, and I just want it to be done, like these couple things. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna finish up that how are you feeling wall for my students daily check-in with their feelings for our SEL. I'm gonna put up a couple more things around the room and then try to organize a little bit better. I am gonna leave the whole pile of curriculum boxes to do when I come back the week before school starts. I have all of my curriculum here. I just haven't opened the boxes because I kind of I know what's where, so it's more like a pick and put kind of job. So I'll definitely be able to do that, but I'm just gonna wait that out. I want to get these little jobs done so the room looks presentable, just for kind of my own woosah, and so I can sleep at night. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and we'll see what we can get done in this couple hours. For my OCD teachers, I know you know what I'm talking about, but at least I still got it in the same line. So here's our feelings check-in. The kids come in the morning, hang up their backpacks, take their classroom number, and place it where they're feeling. With their numbers placed how they're feeling, next to the picture of how they're feeling, I should say, it helps me get a better understanding of what they're coming to school with that day. So a lot of our kids come to school with, we like to say, more than just supplies in their backpacks, right? A lot of these kids, especially because of COVID, have some emotional things going on. They have a lot of socialization anxiety, just in general, not even talking home, but just in general, a lot of these kids really just need that nurture, that love that us teachers have to give them. So our feelings check-in for me has always been a thing, but especially since COVID. I used it last year a little bit differently because last year they actually had put me in kindergarten, which was great, and bless you kindergarten teachers out there. I don't know how you do it every single day. 22 5-year-olds was not my jam, so I was put back to 3rd grade this year, which is just a blessing for me because it's definitely my niche, is where I like to be. It's where I'm most comfortable. So I was lucky enough to be able to get back up here with the movements that they had in our building. But before kindergarten last year, I was 3rd grade here in this district, and I've always done the feelings check, and I think it's really important to know how your kids are feeling when they come to school. And we always do a morning check-in. So first thing in the morning, like I said, move their numbers, and then we'll do one after lunch too, because you can't really just be happy-go-lucky all day, you know, especially at school. There's a lot going on. There's other kids, there's this, there's that, there's just, you know, it's different. So while sometimes you have kids that are all rainbows and butterflies all day long, bless their little hearts, sometimes you don't, and you know, something happens, or you know, you don't understand a math problem, and then you kind of stew in it, so you come back from lunch and you're really not just feeling the rest of the day, and that's okay. And I tell my kids that's okay, you know, but it's really important also for the students to see how the other students are feeling, because you do have some students who are very empathetic and really feel others' emotions and really can vibe with those other students, and so you have those students who just want to help. And it's really important that those students have that opportunity to help as well. So the feelings check-in is really important. If you don't do one, maybe it's something you want to start. There's tons of different ways to do it. Some people just use the popsicle sticks. My girlfriend downstairs has a little pocket chart that actually says, how are you feeling? And it comes with the emotion cards. And then she just put the little kid sticks in them, and she puts their name on them, and that's her daily check-in. I have used before on the front board, on my Promethean board, or you can do it on dry erase board, you can do it wherever. I have used that as well, where you just have a happy, sad, angry, fearful, crazy, you just put what you want on the front board, and then they just come drag and drop, and they just do it that way. So any type of way you want to do it is great. This is just the way I do it with the inside out posters, because I know it's a connection, a connection for students to the movie. A lot of them have seen it, most of them haven't. If we win a movie during the year, I get permission to watch it from my administration, to kind of bring those students into the understanding of the posters and the characters on the posters if they haven't seen it already. So that's it, but that's done. That's one thing. Now I can sleep at night, and I'm gonna go ahead and pop through a couple more things. Another thing I do is teach flag etiquette. A lot of our students don't even actually know the Pledge of Allegiance. Even in 3rd grade, they haven't memorized it, which is fine for these kids because of the COVID years they were out. However, it is something that we teach. It's something that we do. It's something that we talk about. We talk about respect. We talk about what the Pledge of Allegiance is, why it is, and all of that. So I actually just made these. I printed that from like a Google slide picture, and then I just made these little pieces myself, and it just simply has the Pledge of Allegiance is here for those kids who need it, so I let them come up close and read it until they start to memorize it. And then it just has flag etiquette, so it's stand up straight, face the flag, take off your hat, place your right hand over your heart. A lot of kids say, take off your hat. What if to take off my hat? What is that? Why, and they kind of get a little cranky with it. So we discuss, again, respect and why we do what we do and what the Pledge of Allegiance is for, and then they kind of understand and they're fine with it. But that's that, and that's real quick and easy. I just put it up and now it's done. So one more thing off my list. So another thing I do is put up a kindness area. I bought this, couldn't tell you where, but I will look for it, and if I can find it I will put it on, link it below. However, I bought this and I want my husband to come and put it all up here on our top wall, because we have our classroom rules, we'll have our school rules, and then we'll have the kindness area. We'll then have the growth mindset when I make it and put it up over there, or buy it. I haven't decided yet, but I like to lay it out, see what it looks like, see what you can pick and put, and then I will Velcro all of the back, so when my husband comes he just has to pick and put. So I didn't wait for my husband because I'm actually running out of time already, which kind of stinks, but I put it all up. Okay, it's not perfect. It's a little turn, this, that, and kind of go on, but really important. Kindness, everything. So I put it up, it's cool. I love it. I think it's perfect. So here I am on the floor. I have these 3 boxes of our A to Z readers. If you use RAS Kids or Learning A to Z, your district, you can get these readers. You can print them offline. Our district prints a lot of them for us, but you can print them offline. I'm going to go through these boxes. I'm going to save 5 copies of each of the books that I have. and the milk crate, plastic milk crate that I have this week is not fitting any more than A through D. So I'm going to change and put them in here. A through D. Then I have E, F, G here as well. So I should have A, B, C, D, E, F. Well, I'll have one that it's going to have to be split, but that's okay. We'll put F and G together. Contact strip got done. Thank you, husband. Although I may or may not have ordered the wrong one. I'm not sure, but it is what it is. Slits in here are cut now. Thank you, husband. So I'll pin and put the numbers up for the wall. Kindness is up, looking wonderful. Signs, 1 pencil, 2 I need to go to the bathroom, sanitize tissue.
You know what this is in here?
Class helpers I put up over here. We'll do the lunch count over there. How are you feeling is up there. Using the height of my husband to put things away nice and high. Thank you. Flag etiquette is up. Got a lot of little things here, and I even put up the bulletin board in the hallway.